Hey everyone, today I want to talk about staying in toxic relationships. Why we do it. Why do we stay? I've been there. I've been there too many times. I've made so many excuses why I should stay. Found so many little reasons I would tell myself, it'll get better. It'll get better. One day, it'll be better. I'm still waiting. Those days never came along. Eventually, I had to leave. Or somebody had to leave. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to stop making excuses. Stop trying to talk yourself into staying in something that is not doing you any good. No one is growing in that type of relationship. No one is going anywhere positive in that kind of relationship. You have these unrealistic expectations of someday it will be something that I really want. Someday it'll turn into what I need. That's not a good reason, because that someday never comes along. Bad relationships only get worse. I've never seen any in my lifetime ever get better. They've only continued to grow worse. They make you sick. They bring you depression and sadness and pain. They're not good for anyone involved. They go nowhere. They simply hold you back from living the life that you should be living. There's so many reasons we choose to stay. So many. Are any of them good reasons? I know a lot of people say, well, it's for the children. Oh, so you want to show the children what a bad relationship looks like? Or are you pretending that it's a fabulous relationship and thinking that the children don't see the truth of it? Really, is it for the children? Or is it because you know what to expect every day? Whether it's good for you or not. Whether it's healthy, whether it's positive. It doesn't matter. You know it. You know what every day is going to be like. You know what to expect. More pain, more heartache, more depression, more sadness, and more pretending that someday it'll be better. We know that, don't we? We know what to expect every single day, so we have a false sense of security and comfort. Stepping away from what we know to something better is scary because, one, it's unknown to us. We don't know what it's like. Right now, we know what to expect if we stay where we are. More of the same shit every day, isn't it? So we stay. We create this fear around something that shouldn't be feared. A better life. A healthier life. Healthy relationships. So we choose to stay in something that does us no good because of this fear that we have created in our own minds. When you think about that, it's quite silly, isn't it? I know, because I've been there. I've been in all kinds of abusive relationships, from one kind to another. And I had a friend, we were discussing these relationships the other night. And my very first marriage was very abusive in all kinds of ways, physically, emotionally, mentally, every kind of abuse. He would swing vacuum cleaners at me like they were ball bats. I'm lucky I survived that one. The thing that was said the other night was, well, so all the other relationships, even though they had their problems, they felt like they were nothing in comparison to that first one. And that's true. I said, you're right. The relationships that followed that extremely abusive one I saw the signs, I saw the red flags, I saw the troubles that were coming, but I thought to myself, oh, that's nothing. It's nothing compared to where I've been. I can survive those things. But were they good for me? Were they going to do me any good at all? No, they didn't. Instead, they held me back and kept me from achieving my highest good. They kept me from being happy. And they kept me from loving myself. They gave me an excuse every day to not love me, because I was settling for something that was so unhealthy, so hurtful and painful. But you see, I knew that pain. Oh, I know it like the back of my hand. I know what that feels like. And I know that I can live through that pain, whether I like it or not, whether it's good for me or not, whether it's helpful or not. I know what it's like. It's so familiar. It's like my best friend, only an evil one. So I chose other relationships that just were not good, only because they were better than that first one. They weren't as bad, let's say. But they were equally as bad, because they weren't good. They weren't healthy. They weren't helping anyone to grow. They just kept everyone involved from being happy. No one can love another when there's that much unhappiness. So you have to let that go. Let those false fears go. Dare to live a life where you can love yourself and be happy. Be with someone that doesn't cause you pain. Be with someone that you can fully, openly trust. Yeah. That's difficult, isn't it? To even think of that concept is a little bit scary, of like, how do I even begin to walk down that road? How do I begin to go down that path? One step at a time. First, we must let go of the things that do not serve us any good. We must stop choosing to hurt ourselves and punish ourselves. I was talking to my daughter earlier, who is in a very abusive relationship. Oh, it's so unhealthy. And I said to her, why do you not feel like you deserve better? Why do you feel like you must continue to punish yourself every day? Do you see that this relationship will ever get any better? She said no. So why is it you want to punish yourself? Why is it you don't feel like you deserve something more? Something less painful? Something good and healthy, where you are able to grow and become who you were always meant to be? She said she didn't know. So I left her with that thought. Told her that she was loved and that she deserved so much more. I said to her, you've watched me. You've watched me settle and watched me choose wrong. When did it ever make me happy? She said it never did. And I said, exactly. It never did. So don't follow in my footsteps. Choose better. Choose yourself. And let go of those fears, because they're not real. Have a great day, everyone. Stay positive. Don't be afraid to be happy. and to choose something that is better for you. Don't be afraid to step away from the pain and the heartache. And remember that this raven in spirit, we are sending you all the love in the universe.